Hello and welcome back to another chatty video. Today marks day 11 out of my 30-day challenge where I'm just trying to show up online every day and be more comfortable talking about things that are on my mind that may not be like a finished thought or like a polished idea that I have, but just being okay with chatting casually with people online. So honestly, this is the third time I've tried to record this, and the first two times I think I was just really putting more pressure on myself to articulate things well, not to say and like too much, and then to try to come up with things that are like sounding smart or sounded like I thought about it a lot. And today is just one of those days where I'm not feeling like that. I'm not feeling inspirational. I'm not feeling like there's not many thoughts going on in my brain today. So it feels like I don't really have anything to talk about. So today is just going to be more of a like, we're hanging out, chilling, talking about things that are on my mind. Which is really what all of these videos are supposed to be about, but I do think I have been putting pressure to like add value to the videos to make it worth people's time to watch. But I kind of find myself like watching other people's videos too, even if it's not like, even if I'm not gaining anything out of it. So maybe other people are getting that out of my videos and I shouldn't like hold myself back just because I am not feeling the best, I guess. But I know there is a practice where if you're trying to like get better at talking on camera or just be a better public speaker in general, there's a practice where you're supposed to record yourself talking for 10 minutes about anything. You're just supposed to come on here unprompted and just talk, and then you'll watch it the next day. So I guess I'm kind of doing that in practice, but I haven't really been watching it the next day. So and then the next day when you watch it, you will record another video, and you can, right after you watch the one from yesterday, you kind of see things that you do that maybe you can improve on, and you kind of try to do that for each day and just keep going on like that. And I guess that's kind of what I've been doing, but it feels like there's pressure on it, and I think that's just coming from myself. It's not like I'm expecting these videos to blow up and be famous overnight or something like that, or I'm expecting some great wisdom to come out of my mouth, especially when I really haven't planned any of these videos out. I've just kind of been talking about things that pop up on my mind. I have Sorry, I have the GPS on because I'm supposed to go to medieval times today, and whenever I'm going somewhere, I just put the destination in like while I'm getting ready so that I can see how long it's going to take me, and I can see like my estimated time of arrival, because I feel like especially when you're around a city like in Chicago, the traffic can just vary like crazy. So if I check like beforehand and it says 40 minutes, but then after I get ready and I'm like accounting for 40 minutes, traffic will go up and it will actually be like an hour and 15 minutes, and then I'll be like a half hour late. So I always just like have it on so that I can see when I'm supposed to leave. And I'm actually supposed to leave soon. The time is going up. It really did go from like 42 minutes and now is at an hour and 1 minute. So that means traffic is probably ass. And while I'm driving, it's probably going to go up even higher and take even longer. So I probably should leave soon. And I think that's also why I almost didn't record the video, because I was like, I'm not gonna really be able to talk for that long, so there's no point in sitting down and talking about anything. But that's not true. Even if I don't talk for that long, or if I don't have anything really good to say, that it's still me. Today is still me and bleh. Today is still an instance of me showing up for myself and showing up for my channel, even on a day where it's not like perfect conditions. I didn't plan anything out. I didn't really prepare time for it. I just kind of, honestly, earlier today, honestly, I don't know if something happened with the app blocker that I have that has been blocking my social media apps so I can't go on them through the day. But for some reason, it let me go on like TikTok and Instagram this morning, and then it's been letting me go on it like the rest of the day. So I need to figure that out, because I can't emphasize enough how much of a difference my days are when I'm on social media and when I'm not. And I've only been off of social media for less than a week, and like already the changes are insane. Like I think these couple days my screen time has been 2.5 hours, and then today for some reason my app blocker is trying to sabotage me and let me go on the apps, and my screen time is probably like 6 hours, and it's only 4:30. So where was I even going with that? Oh, but I was saying that even if I don't have anything crazy to say, or if it's just a short video, it still is just another instance of me showing up for myself. And it kind of, I guess, triggers in my brain again that, like, hey, this does matter to me. Even if, things aren't perfectly aligned, I still want to make the effort to be conscious, make the conscious effort to record something and post something, even if it's not the best, even if it's not perfect, even if I think that nobody will watch it, or even if I don't think that it's good, I still want to put it out there because, like I was saying yesterday, was it yesterday? I don't know what it was, but the other day, the only way for the universe to catch on to something that to help you out is if it has something to catch on to. And the only way the universe can kind of help you out is if there is something for it to latch onto and help you out with. And the only way to have something for it to latch on with, or the only way for it to have something to catch, is by putting something out there. And I'm trying to be better about feeling okay doing things when I'm not good at them. I think I've always had this thing where I just feel like I need to be an expert at something immediately. And if I'm not, I feel like a total failure. I don't know if this is like an eldest daughter thing, if this is like, I think I was just, when I was younger, I really had a lot of emphasis in how good I did in school and how I got good grades, and it kind of came easy to me. So I kind of like took that and was like, okay, everything should come easy to me, and if I'm not doing good at something or I'm not excelling at it, that means that I'm kind of not doing as good as I usually do. So whenever I try something new, it's really a struggle to get through that first part of not really being good at it, of having to repeat things over and over and over again to be able to really get it to click in your mind and get that like mind muscle connection. Like, if you play sports, you kind of need to keep redoing things to get your body to understand what your brain is trying to tell it to do. And so I think that's kind of what I'm doing here with my videos, is just continuing on posting, continue talking. And even if I say and too much, even if I ramble about things that don't make any sense, I still want to do it. I still want to post it because this is just more of me being able to practice. And I think the hardest part about doing it on social media and posting online is that it is public and more people can see you kind of like fail or not be good at things. But I do think that is the benefit of starting out, is that it gives you the time to learn and to get better. And I think that's why it's almost better to grow slowly rather than just like blowing up off of something viral and then becoming famous overnight, because I think that can probably be really overwhelming. I'm just thinking, like, if I did get 1 million followers overnight, I don't even think I would know what to do with them. I think I would be so scary to post anything. I would be like, oh my God, 1 million people are going to watch this. 1 million people are going to judge this. So I need to make sure it's perfect. And so I'm just really like enjoying where I'm at right now, where every new subscriber I get or every comment, I'm really able to just like appreciate individually, and have the replies to the comments so I can kind of have more of a conversation instead of it just being like I'm talking out into the void. So the few people who are like following along with me, I really appreciate, and you're definitely going to be able to see the growth, hopefully. So, and it's going to be like we have this little inside secret where you were here when I was still growing and still learning and still stumbling over my words. Whatever happens, one day when I am better at it, it's going to be kind of fun to look back on. But oh my God, last night, past 2 nights, he has woken up, I think, every hour, like on the dot, and he'll cry and cry and cry to go outside because he's got diarrhea and he needs to go to the bathroom, which, oh my God, in the moment I'm like, Q, please just go to sleep, like, and I'm like really mad about it, obviously, because like I'm tired and I want to go back to sleep. But honestly, that's so sweet that he cries and asks to go outside instead of just making a mess in the bed. Yeah, that's what I've been dealing with for the past couple nights, and it's really just kind of messed up my sleep schedule, and I think messed up my routine a little bit. But I think that's something that I really need to learn how to navigate, is when things aren't perfect and things don't go according to plan, how can I pivot in order to still do the things that I want to do and work towards the goals that I have without, you know, when work towards the goals that I have when things aren't perfect. And I think I'm just kind of doing that right now by just chatting a little bit more casually and not putting too much pressure, but showing up anyways. So yeah, I definitely feel like I'm in the middle of this like season of growth. It feels like every day I'm learning something new about myself, about how I kind of operate, what works for me and what doesn't, what I need to improve on, and what kind of skills I've learned over the years. And definitely, I think being more flexible and being more adaptable is one of the things that I need to work on. Because because the first thing was like trying to get the structure, which I think I got a pretty good routine for a couple days, and then this whole Q thing threw me off, so it was a little bit hard to get back into it, I guess. And I just want to be better about pivoting and being okay with things not working out exactly as I want them to, which is exactly what I was talking about the other day when I was talking about like manifestation and how, you know, sometimes when you want something so desperately, but you don't get it, it's because something better is waiting for you. And I think maybe that can be true too about your plans. Like sometimes when things don't go according to how you planned them, that just means that maybe, you know, you were saved from a bad situation, or maybe it's just how it's supposed to happen. Like I know a lot of people say when you spill something right before you're supposed to leave for work or something that makes you late, it actually was just like saving you from a terrible car accident or saving you from something that would have been really bad. So I'm trying to keep that mentality even when things get frustrating, even when I feel like I desperately want to keep my routine and keep on the way that I've been going, but I'm trying to be a little bit better about adapting, but I'm trying to just be more flexible and learn that not everything is going to work out the way that I want it to. And sometimes that's a good thing. I actually really need to leave because traffic keeps creeping up. I still have that internal guilt kind of not really talking about. It felt like I really didn't make any sense this video at all. I kind of just rambled, and it felt like it wasn't as long as I would like it to be, but at the end of the day, I'm happy that I still showed up. I can still like mark this as part of my 30 days, and I don't need to say like I need to restart or be like not ashamed, but be disappointed that I didn't follow through. So I did it today. Let's hope we can keep doing it. Hopefully I will be able to get back on my structure and routine that I've been doing because it's really been working for me. But if not, then at least hopefully I can be adaptable and still show up anyways, even if things don't work out. But yeah, I really appreciate you spending time with me. Even if you didn't really get anything out of this video, I hope that it was nice to spend time listening. And if there's anything that you want to hear me talk about in future videos, let me know, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!